Hey there, I'm Alphonse, and we are back with Alan Wake 2. I need to do a quick synchronization check. I don't know why there's 5 people here, but hi, that feels weird. I'm used to seeing the people get in, like slowly get in. Having 5 people right away feels weird. So hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to more Alan Wake. I hope you have a good time here, but I have to check if the microphone is synced with the camera. So I'll do that real fast and get into the game. 3, 2, 1. Right. Okay, that was a mess. Left. It is in sync. Okay, it works. But yeah, for anyone that wasn't here on the previous stream, I uploaded all the streams. Welcome, Nea. Welcome. Um, I uploaded all the streams to YouTube, but I still have to publish them, which I will do right after this. Right after this stream, I will sit down and publish all the Alan Wake chapters. But we do have the final draft safe. We have the DLC safe, but we also have Saints Film, Summoning, and Scratch. Is Summoning the last one? 20th of July, 31st of July, 26th of July. So yeah, I am assuming Summoning. Yeah, Summoning would be the last save. Summoning would be the ending. Sorry, the camera is a bit off center. Because I had to move the camera for the dance. I did learn the dance. On the I learned the dance on the. Can we continue the last draft? Because we technically started the last draft. I learned the dance on the charity stream that we did yesterday. I was thinking about maybe not putting the donation goal for the wedding expenses back on, because I felt bad that I would have my own donation goal during the charity stream. Someone donated $1,000 on one of the charity streams that we were doing, so we met the goal, and I don't feel bad about having my own expenses um, back on the stream. So yeah, the goal is met.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Yeah,
There.
enjoy
Check out that map.
enjoy the snack, sweetie. Okay.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
So the only place that I really know that gets closed up
I should
before
take a look at that map.
before the ending, before the point of no return, there is a single place that gets inaccessible. Every other place is kind of accessible, but there's a single one that completely.
Anderson.
Fuck off, Casey. There's a single place that is completely inaccessible, which is the subway. The subway we have to do in one go.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one.
Is it though?
Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only
Okay. Difficulty selection. We are playing on story, right? We are playing on story. For 2 reasons. This is like platinum cleanup. I did check the trophies, and it's not that hard. Like, it's gonna be a fucking cakewalk. And also, not only it's platinum cleanup, there is nothing attached to difficulty on this game. This is not Alan Wake 1. Alan Wake 1 had pages attached to the hardest difficulty of the game, which was a kick in the nuts to anyone that wanted to know all the lore. But to be honest, those pages didn't bring anything to the table. To be completely honest, like a couple of them were just like random ramblings that gave no insight into the lore. Um, which is it makes it even more insulting, I think. But this one
Unusual cases.
is not
Well, what's
attached
so
to
unusual about
difficulty.
volcanic
This
gas?
one is attached to the New Game Plus, which is the thing we're playing right now, which is the last draft. Has 6 new pages that we will find, and something else that Sweet Peeps told me about. So we will look into that. We will do the platinum because again, I want to do
I
the
think I hear
platinum of
someone.
this, and we're gonna be skipping pretty much all the cutscenes.
Hey there, Agent Casey, right?
Nope,
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by.
Casey is
to
this
go over
one.
the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex.
We cannot
Casey.
skip these conversations, so I'm sorry if you have to watch all the
Sorry about that,
conversations
ma'am.
again.
I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Woo!
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
It's funny knowing what we know now that these two assholes thought that they were joining a cult like an Illuminati type cult where they would live an easy life and kill whoever they wanted, and they were joining a cult designed to not kill random people like the fucking maniacs they are, but a cult designed to protect people from the things of the lake. So these two assholes were completely out of their depth on that cult.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the
Come on,
area
dude.
was fenced off.
I have the whole day.
Store, the
This is not a
campground,
speed run, but
the
you're
whole-
going pretty slow.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Come on. Bye.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Okay, so I had a doubt that I talked about with Nea, because the mine place
The mine
doesn't
place,
doesn't really have
the facts are on the
anything
board.
on what we had before.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Like the case boards are completely empty, which makes me wonder why the fuck is this a new game plus? Why is this considered a new game plus? They are even giving us all the tutorials. They should deactivate the tutorials for the people that have played the game. Like if you're playing the new game plus, just deactivate the tutorials. You don't need them. But you do get the songs. We don't have the radio shows, and that's why I'm completely out of my theory in here, because my theory was that we would have everything because they are rewriting everything, but now being more conscious about it. Then I thought it would be stupid if they had everything. Oh, it's on pages now. Excuse me, sorry, I need to look at this. It's attached to pages now. That's so interesting. Okay, so the weapon upgrades stay. The weapon upgrades remain. You don't have the weapons, but you keep the weapon upgrades. So whenever we get the weapon, we don't have to find. Oh, the collectibles remain. That's how it works. Okay, this answers my question. So when we start getting the things organically throughout the game, when we start getting the things the way we are intended to get throughout the game, we will have those things. So when we hear the first radio show of Pat, we will have all the other radio shows that we have found. When we find the weapons, we will have the upgrades that we have found for those weapons. Cool, 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 cool. I'm assuming that I still need, and that's a thing that I was talking about with Nea. I'm part of my theory.
Already hard at work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The shoeboxes are designed to be immune to alter world events because Thomas Zane wrote them that way. Thomas Zane or Alan Wake, we still don't have a clear answer on that. Shoeboxes are designed to be immune to alter world events. Does this keep the items that I had on the shoebox before the final fight? I want to get to a safe room just to find a shoebox and see if the items are still there. Because there is one amulet for the bracelet charm, and there is one charm that I want to keep on the shoebox, and I wouldn't mind loading the final fight again and doing the final fight again just for the sake of getting that charm early in the game, because we had a charm that marks the things on the map. We had the Mayor charm, Mayor Setter's charm, and I want that charm as early as I can get it. But the problem is that you cannot get it super early in the game because you need to go through the whole map finding the candidate things. So what do we have to wait till we get to Watery to get the thing? I'm looking forward to seeing how this New
We're
Game
just getting
Plus
started.
works.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases.
I'm also curious to see some of the conversations, even if we are going to skip the whole cutscenes, because the cutscenes are not going to change, but in-game conversations, I don't expect them to change, but I expect to see them from a different perspective now that I know what the game is about, and now that I have finished the story. I'm expecting to see certain things like Casey saying that we are a better detective or stuff like that. Is this attached to him losing his wife, or him not being able to stop the cult back in New York? Like,
The rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you
I'm
thinking
curious
of
to see
retiring?
where this goes.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Anderson joking about the cliches is a fucking massive foreshadowing.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Does this count as one of the collectibles? Also, no, this game doesn't have it, does it? Yeah, shame. Alan Wake 1 had a collectible counter. So you would be able to see how many coffee thermoses you found, how many manuscripts, how many canned pyramids. So I wish we had that on this one, at least on the last draft.
Fucking nature.
Fucking nature
Be
indeed.
a headache. There's too much sky.
Come on, dude, we don't have the whole day.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
We
I
cannot
think I
start
saw something.
the witches.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Yeah, we cannot start the witch's hut right away, right? Or the yeah,
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
the
An
lunchboxes.
Alex Casey
Oh,
lunchbox.
interesting. I
Casey
did
hates
find
those jokes about coincidentally having the
I
same name as a
found
big
this
detective.
lunchbox before, but they
He
still
hates
give
those
you
cheesy crime
manuscript
books.
fragments.
But he really hates the movies.
We already we already have one upgrade, but we don't have our manuscript fragments. Interesting. So the 18, I didn't have 18. I had like 12, 14 maybe manuscript. No, I had like 10 manuscript fragments when I ended the game. So you don't keep the fragments. You don't keep any of the fragments, but you keep some of the upgrades. It's a, oh my god, it's not a new game plus, it's a roguelike. Roguelite, more like. It's a roguelite. It's a fucking roguelite. You don't keep any of the currency, but you keep certain upgrades. Interesting. So the pages that we're seeing here are the upgrades that I got for the other weapons. But we don't have all the currencies that you used to have before. Now I'm thinking about collectible because that collectible keeps the upgrades, but it doesn't keep. If I put it on the caseboard, the lunchbox, if I put it on the caseboard, will it spawn the other ones?
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Or do I have to find all of
Another
them?
message.
Bright Falls area. No. We do have to find everything. And this is Cauldron Lake, not Bright Falls. Interesting. Oh, but I'm seeing that some of the marks are darker. Those are the two that I'm missing at Cauldron Lake, I think. Those might be the 4 that I miss at Bright Falls. And who left this? Yeah, maybe it's marking the things that we have found already. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I would have checked that before putting the picture. I think that just said that the mind place does not stop the real time passing. Which means that you can get attacked while on the mind place, which has happened already. Didn't that take us to Witch's Cauldron?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Welcome back, Casey. No, that doesn't take us to Witch's Cauldron. It's further forward. Fuck, not the cauldron, the witch's hut. I want to see the witch's hut. Did you teleport? Jesus. I want to see the witch's hut because I want to
Damn.
see.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had...
Forward. General store. Oh, you can break the audio apparently. Why are we going to the general store? Oh, we're going to the left. Let me... Yeah. You can access the map without entering
look
the main
around.
place.
See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Doing my best, dude. Doing my best. Because I know, game. I know. Witch's hut. Oh, okay. I know the fuse that we need for this is next to the witch's hut. So I'm curious to see if the shoebox has what we need. Friday. Not me sequence breaking again. Oh, interesting. The fuse is not here. So you cannot sequence break the fuse. Because if I remember correctly, the fuse was there.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Oh, there's a fuse there. Oh, I can't just pick up the fuse. I hate that so much. Oh, yeah, and the fuse box is covered on plants. We cannot sequence break that. Interesting. There is no sequence breaking. Nope, 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 nope. I was explaining it that the things, yeah, the things we got are not here. But there is one thing that remains. I'm finding the lunch boxes, and I had this wall full of all the lunch boxes that I found on the first game. They are not here, but there's one thing that remains connected to those lunch boxes. This magazine is the gun that I have, and the page inside the magazine is the upgrade that I have. So all these manuscript pages that are around here are the upgrades to the other weapons. So the upgrades traverse from one save to the next one. You keep some things. You keep the upgrades to the gun, but you don't keep the papers that make the upgrades. Because I had 10 when I ended the game, and I don't have any now. Now I'm waiting for the safe box, the shoebox that I told you about, because if the shoebox keeps some of the items, and that's what I was checking on this witch's hut. If the shoebox keeps the items, it means that I can go back to the end of the game and see if I can get one of the upgrades early.
Anderson,
I want to walk around for a minute.
you know where to find me.
Did you get lost? Did you get lost? But yeah, there's an item that you get late in the game that shows you the location of every other item. The only reason I want that fucking item is because it marks the pages on the map. And the pages on this game are really hard to get. They are easy to miss. Unlike on Alan Wake 1, where they were shiny, on this game, they don't shine. So that, it's for the charm, for the bracelet that Saga wears. If I'm able to put that charm on the shoebox and get it on the next save, I will be able to find every single page way faster. Or I could just use a walkthrough and make myself an easier time, but no, why making my life easier?
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Can I get in the store? Can I sequence break the store and get the shotgun early?
FBI, huh? That's so cool.
So FBI, huh?
Killers and shootouts with the mob. You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Oh, the door is going to be closed, isn't it? The door is closed. You cannot sequence break the shotgun. I find it interesting how you can sequence break some things but not all of them. I look forward to seeing Sweet Peep's. Sweet Peep is one of the people I met through Anja when Anja was playing Control. Well, Anja's still playing Control. And Sweet Peeps is a speedrunner of Alan Wake 2. I think Alan Wake 1 and maybe Control? Mainly Alan Wake 2, as far as I know. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Sweet Peeps running this game, because now that I'm trying to do things fast and see what I can get early or not, there's not a lot of sequence breaking. Come on, dude, we don't have the whole day. There's a corpse to inspect. Do we want the nudity sensor? I think we can afford the nudity sensor. Can we not? This option can only be triggered on the main menu. Well, we're about to see some dick and balls, I think.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I don't know. Can we
Body
check
is
the corpse?
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
I went faster than the game. I tried to open the mine place and the game was like, no, you cannot open the mine place. By the way, can you open the mine place right now? But yeah, they should totally get rid of the tutorials. I know. I finished the game already. Having tutorials on a new game plus is unnecessary.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open.
28
Heart
stab
removed.
wounds.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
I know. Game. I know.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrist.
Okay. Yeah. The other killers, the goals. Yeah, I know. Can we?
Who
Thank
is
you.
our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Someone was recording it?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is
You can
Nightingale.
skip long dialogues. Okay.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his...
Okay. That's gonna make this so much easier.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
Cool. Thank you. That's gonna make my life a lot easier. Casey knew Nightingale. The victim is Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale.
Yeah.
Ex-FBI. Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Blood. Multiple people.
Footprints indicating multiple killers.
And the tripod
Quite the
says
party.
that is premeditated. Doop. Nice.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
They did plan for the murder to happen, yeah. Okay, profiling. Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA.
It's interesting that she can profile someone that is quote-unquote
Nightingale
dead.
was chosen as the victim.
Careful with the bugs this time. I You know the worst part? I cannot fight you on that. Because I did have the Puko knife glitch and a couple of them.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds
Let's
good.
get down
This
to
is the way, right?
business.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, goodbye.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Would you look at that? It's a crate and a
creepy
symbol.
twig sculpture. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, and take a nap. So, hands. That's upside down triangle and normal triangle. Nap is sideways triangles. And fridge is hourglass. So, we have this sideways. Wait, no, the nap is the last one. Fridge is hourglass. Fridge is second. And then the nap. Don't take anything. Okay. So, shortcuts, because we need shortcuts. Yes, I know how to use the charms. Quick slot up. Quick slots. Where did I have the healing? I had the healing down, right? Yes. Was there something else in here that we can get? Oh, one of the deer heads. Did I?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I'm really curious to where is the two that I miss. Because I miss only two deer heads and I really want to know. You remind me of a dream I had. Something, something, the caldera, they are covering something. They didn't see that coming.
Back, Anderson.
Welcome back,
This
Casey.
one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Everything?
Sure. It's not that complicated.
It kinda is. There
Nightingale
is
was out on the
timey-wimey
patrol that
involved.
night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table,
That's to
cut his
climb
heart
up.
out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What
It
was
could
this
be a
guy
lot
doing
worse.
skinny dipping at this time of year?
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
I didn't know trees got that big.
They do.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
Oh, there's
It is kinda
footprints.
creepy, though.
And a page.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Okay, so now that we got the first
Someone's been
manuscript, do
watching
we
us.
have the other ones?
Sick game with us.
You were right. Nightingale came this way.
No,
Either he dropped this page,
you have to
or the
re-find
killers
them.
left it for us.
That's so interesting. I mean, the pages are never on a shoebox. So it would make sense that the pages restart. We need to get to the shoebox to see if some of the items remain on the shoebox. Because if something should transfer from one safe to the other, should be the items inside the shoebox. That's the only thing that I will be angry if it doesn't transfer. Also, hi artist, how are you doing?
We found a page in the woods. A story about the...
Yeah, you can read the page. Technically, we did. Do you have to play the
The victim
narration?
was one of their own. FBI.
Footprints on the tree. The trail is gone cold.
I think he came from the lake,
No shit, Saga.
but his tracks make no sense.
I'm still curious about the 5 pages that I had from the Valhalla nursing home because
Found
I
all I
think it
can
was a
here.
sequence breaking
Time
problem
to
and not that I found pages for the next loop that is not a loop, is a
Casey,
spiral.
I think something's been put in.
Speaking of loop that is not a loop, is a spiral. God, I wish I could have the merch. I need to have money. I need to have a job to buy my own merch, to be able to order my own merch first and then show you the merch. Because I made 2 new shirts that are Alan Wake 2 shirts. So if you want to take a look at that, they will be there. I'm also curious to why that's playing so low. Why are you not playing normal? Merge rotator. If I put you higher, will you play higher? Sorry about using the command again. No, that's playing cut for some reason. It's playing higher, but it's not playing at full resolution. Why is that that way? Good as time as any to try and fix it. Sorry about the merge spam. Why are you like this? Oh, interesting. It was like super low for some reason. Does it play the preview correctly? Oh, of course it wouldn't play the preview because you need to use the command first. Sorry, I'm playing the command again. I need to refresh that before I play the command stupidly. Three, two, one. Now it's too high. But is it playing full size? I think it is. So weird. So weird. Gonna do it one last time and then I will stop. I'm really sorry. I'm spamming the chat with merch. Okay, now it's playing full size. Cool. But yeah, we have new merch.
Inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
The
But what's
text
the
said
purpose?
that we would find more.
They're
Like
twisting
this one
events
that
to
you
paint
just
their own
ignored?
narrative to do what? Entertain some fantasy?
Is this one of the new
Projecting
ones?
their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design?
Is that one of the new ones? Anderson's Deja Vu. This might be one of the new ones.
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casey and the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
Okay, we're gonna play the other one.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page. The first page that they had found. Not the last. The first step
No, no,
down
no,
into
don't worry about it
terrifying
now.
depths.
I
Secret
was
truths
just testing
trembling
something
beyond the
and
threshold.
letting you know that I have
Reading the
Alan Wake
words,
2 merch.
these words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them.
Also, it's the
Leading them
final
on.
draft, not the last
An
draft.
invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Okay. So yeah, I think that one is 100% new. That one is completely new. Huh.
Did
We
you
need to
know
get
this
to the boss.
entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
I mean, you're
You
not
got it.
completely wrong.
I used to love geology when I was in school.
You made it back.
I helped Logan build
Good.
a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yeah, whatever.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back to the parking lot, just up the hill.
Thank you. I cannot wait to put a bullet in your face again.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a couple.
Another thing that, thinking of how the rules of Alan Wake work. Hi gamer, how are you doing? It wouldn't make sense for Saga and Alan to have the knowledge of the previous game, of the previous save. Because thinking of Alan Wake 1, all the events that happened on Alan Wake 1 were written by Alan before the game started. So he had the whole knowledge, but he had to put himself in the story without knowledge of the story to be able to move through it and turn it into a reality. No! That sucks so much. The webcam is desynced. Thank you for telling me. I will check it in a second. It was in sync when I started, but do you know how this is? No, it is completely desynced. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. That's half a second. It's not even a second, but it's noticeable enough to be annoying. Down, down, down. Okay, so it's the camera. It's the camera because the mic is in sync with the thing. Okay, so if the camera happens first, because the camera happens first, right? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I just need to delay the camera a tiny bit. Ba, 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 ba. Hundred 1200 milliseconds. Will that be okay? There was a jump there. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. 3, 2, 1. Now the microphone is happening way too early. Because somehow the camera got delayed more than I told it to delay. God, I hate OBS so much. Let's go to 900 milliseconds. Three, two, one. It kinda is in sync. Yeah, good enough, I think. Up, up, up. But thank you for telling me, gamer. Also, good luck with the phone.
Let's try that shortcut the
Finding
deputy mentioned.
battery replacements, especially for nowadays phones, sucks. Because they are made to not
Seems
be
like a nice
replaced.
town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean.
You're gonna love hiking throughout
Deputies
this
aren't
game because
exactly
you're
up
gonna
to
be
the
running
task,
through the
but
forest
hopefully
all
sheriff
the
will be
time.
more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Took it in to try and get it fixed, but they said that because of the swelling, they didn't want to risk opening it. Remember when we could open the battery port of the phones and change the battery ourselves? What happened to that? Other than capitalism.
There's another lunchbox.
We are all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Neat. Is that a High School Musical reference? God, I miss when things were more user... It's funny how it went from technologies for experts to user-friendly to more user-friendly to we're going to make this so obscure and so dumb while also pretending to tell you that it's user-friendly to this is straight up bad, but you don't have a choice. Like, oh, it's awful. It's awful. I miss the days where you could customize things
Tripod.
without needing to be an engineer.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart?
That
just to
doesn't
throw
count
it
as a
away?
rant.
To stuff in something for us to find.
Where did those two get the FBC keys? Did they steal them from the FBC? Because that fence, either the FBC ordered the sheriff department to put the fence, or they stole the keys from the FBC, which is also bad.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Rifles it is. Japan has the right idea of flip phones still being popular. Dude, I hate how much I like flip phones, and I hate how I'm still not convinced by the Galaxy flips and the flip phones that have the foldable screen, because I still don't trust the foldable screen. As good as it is, it will break faster than a normal phone because it degrades the screen. I don't care how much they try to sell it, that it's going to last. It's going to be expensive just for the novelty of being foldable, and it's going to break faster than a normal screen. The moment that I have the assurance that the foldable screen it's going to last years and it's not going to break before years, that's gonna be one of the phones that I buy, because foldable is just perfect. I miss flip phones. Not me being nostalgic for
The diner's just up the
old
waterfront.
technology.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I smell coffee. Okay, so this page that I found does not appear until later. Interesting. Rose it is.
Hi.
Just how much coffee?
Look, a coffee thermos in its natural habitat.
Don't know, don't care.
Not to toot my own.
Oh,
Pretty darn sure my.
you.
At least with a flip phone, I can usually drop it on the carpet and it won't shatter. That's also the thing about flip phones, and this is something I used to have this on my on my BQ Aquaris 1. My BQ didn't have a flip phone. Didn't have a flip. It wasn't a flip phone. But what I got for that was the cover, the plastic cover for it. It had a cover for the screen. So I never got a single scratch on that phone until it broke and I had to replace it. But I didn't get a single scratch on the screen. This one, I had it for 2 weeks and just being on the pocket. And mind you, I don't wear anything. I don't carry anything on the pocket that I carry the phone. The keys go with the wallet. Somehow the pocket still scratch the screen. It sucks so much. That's also what I get for buying an 80 euro telephone. I bought the cheapest I could find. So I'm not surprised that it gets scratched just by looking at it.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
How are you doing?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Okay. You two have fun and I'm going to do my thing.
Sheriff. Have you had many
Rosie's not here. Interesting.
victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
I love the tiny moose in front of the family table.
Yeah.
Hey, bookers.
Excuse me.
I'm sad that they were not more important. They did mention that the brother went back to Cauldron Lake. They were never seen again. Until Scratch started changing the story. I am really sad that they gave these characters so little importance.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because
Oh,
if
that's right,
not,
we can
we'd
skip
love to
this.
get-
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the...
Skinny dipping is normal.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True.
What makes you
My
say
name
it was
is
a
Alan
cult?
Wake. I'm a writer.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Me.
Okay, profiling it is.
The cult of the tree. The bookers were at Cauldron
If
Lake.
anyone's wondering why I'm doing this, I already finished the game. I'm just doing cleanup for the platinum. Case board. Skinner. Lunch boxes. Cauldron Lake. Cases. Previews. Okay, killer profile. The bookers describe them using knives and wearing
We're
masks.
dealing with an organized group of
Case closed. Yeah, whatever,
The cult
Saga.
of the tree is behind these murders.
Cult of the tree.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
We know, girl, we know. For later. No, not for later. Modus operandi. Symbols. And large amount of supplies. Called psychology. Okay, what else? Stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult.
They do. You're so right, Saga. You're so right. Wow, it's almost like you're a detective.
So you found something.
Or
there,
something like it.
right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you...
Don't worry about it. Just give me the thing.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
You are a couple of whiny bitches. I'm sorry, but you just got caught on serial killer scene and you survived. You should be helping.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder.
Because they are racist and also part of the cult. Hi Rose, how are you doing, sweetie?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately?
Ordinary is a
Suspicious
different
people in
town.
deer masks?
No one's suspicious.
Why is there a 1 on the register? What is that? Not for sale. What, the floor? The floor is not for sale? Also, why is there a 1 on the register?
You know how touchy these rules are?
Do you have something you want to tell me, Rose? Oh, I call her sweetie because she's not good in the head.
All set? My guys
I wish she was better, but Rose needs
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead.
some love
Looks like we're dealing with a
and
cult.
being
The cult
like
of the
careful with
tree.
her because
A murder cult.
she's doing her
Have you
best.
heard of
Like
this
she's
cult
she's
of the
not
tree,
dumb,
Sheriff?
but she's a bit crazy.
If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna.
Unless-
You're the Grand Wizard or something.
Unless
I played some D&D back
the
in the day.
the new game plus proves us wrong. But according to the normal game, she's not super good in the head.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest.
Oh,
Always draws a crowd.
grimy, creepy, fun.
More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
A cult symbol.
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Same in here.
FBI. What do you think that's about, Mark?
I bet they're looking into that nursing home up the hill.
Yeah, we're looking into the nursing home.
My money's on those cost calibers.
You know, going the other way around would have been faster than taking the long way around, team. Go Bear! Heck! How are you doing? How was the stream? Hi! This is a raid. Wow, that video is really not playing well. Go follow it. Go follow them. Look at these cute raiders. Look at these raiders. This is a nice raid. Go follow this channel. They are raiding us. Say hi. Say hi. Follow the channel. Go follow the other channel. Follow the raid. Hi. Bye. You were playing Cultist Simulator and you came to a game where the story revolves around a cult? Was that a coincidence? Or did you do that on purpose? Because if that's a coincidence, that's fucking amazing. Yes, a coincidence. Oh, nice. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But yeah, I hope you had a nice stream. Coincidence, I just know Alan Wake blankly. I mean, Alan Wake 1 wasn't about a cult. Alan Wake 2 has a cult. Also, I paused the game because I'm doing platinum cleanup. So it will be full of spoilers. If anyone wants to run away from the game, now it's the moment. I appreciate you all coming with the raid. But if you don't want to spoil the game for yourself, now's the time. Because it's going to have spoilers. A lot of them. You watch Calvi and I play through both of the games. Oh! Calvi and you played the two of them? I remember Calvi mentioning something about Alan Wake one of the times that I raided. Also, hi Upcarnis, how are you doing? Is it your first time chatting on the... Oh, interesting. I have seen you on chat so much. mostly on Calby's stream, that I thought for some reason that you talk on one of my streams before. They got me hooked on the 14-minute song. God, that song is so long. I love it. I love the entire soundtrack of this game, but it is so long. Yeah, do you know that I learned the dance? I promised that I would learn the dance by the end of the game, and when I reached the end of the game, I still didn't know it. And I said, you know what? We still have to do the platinum. By the time we get back to Herald of Darkness, I will know the dance. And yesterday I did a charity stream, and during the charity stream, one of the goals was learning the dance on the stream. And we got to that goal, and I stopped the stream and I just learned the dance for like half an hour. So when we get back to that point, I will have to play it again, and I will have to dance it because I promise I will do it.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Oh my god, the Bright Falls
Lead the
map
way,
was so...
Sheriff.
I think the first time I played, I didn't get the Bright Falls map until I got out of the sheriff station.
Just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Speaking of the sheriff station map, it's somewhere in here, and I didn't get it the first time. Here. Jesus. Now that I know where the maps are, it's so much easier.
So we share a morgue
Hi.
with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So what you're saying is that Saga is like Scully from X-Files.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
There's something really wrong with your head, Casey.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
What if
Start
we
with the
don't?
external
I don't want to
inspection
see his
before
dick again.
performing the internal examination.
That doesn't look like it should be there.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the
What
body
was
give
the
me?
cause of death? Maybe the gaping wound in the fucking chest, Saga?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
I wonder what killed him. I don't know.
How'd they manage
Maybe
that?
his heart just exploded out of the chest and started walking like
The
on
body
Alien.
shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Okay, so to the thing. Murder at Cauldron Lake. This goes to
Trying to see
examination.
what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay. The bloating. Hearts. Text on the ritual writing. Wouldn't that go on ritual writing? Yeah.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been
Defensive, bruising, and chest open up.
There's definitely something in his chest.
Yeah. Cult of the Tree. Triangle graffiti on symbols. And the necklace. I'm skipping. Try to stay on the light by to avoid being detected. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. I don't have the health talisman. You don't have it on story mode. So on normal, you have a talisman, and I think it's because I bought the DLC edition that gave me more health. But I'm playing on story difficulty for the platinum cleanup, and I don't have that talisman. And I wonder if on story you don't get it because you're already
My
on max
gun's out in
health.
the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Okay, naked guy. That was a lot faster than on normal.
Vanished.
I wonder how actual combat will feel. I really wonder how actual combat will feel because that was a lot faster and easier than on normal.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
Get used to it,
It helped
Saga.
me fight him.
He just disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how.
Jesus fuck.
Stop the monster.
Okay, give me 1 second because it's getting annoying. Settings, moderation. I'm going to block every fucking link, and that should stop them because if there is no links, you cannot be annoying. Block hyperlinks, yeah. Fuck you. That should stop the messages, at least. Hopefully. I banned the phrases. I banned the phrases. I have them on blacklist, but the fuckers started using like tildes and text alterations.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love
Yep.
to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas.
The other day I had one that the text looked like they put the text through the Salgo editor because it was just like completely corrupted text.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of
Don't forget to check the mine place. The mine place is not available. Okay. The cult is creating monsters. It's a theory. A game theory. Victim body organs cutouts. Yes, I know. The page was placed inside the heart. I know. Thank you, game. Nightingale was the only one to turn into a monster. Why? Victim of the cold killing after becoming a monster. The goal? Yes. Page. We heard this, but we are going to check it
Saga was
again.
back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
It's interesting that I'm doing a second run of the game. I'm doing a second run of the game right after finishing the first one because I'm seeing things that I didn't see the first time around. This game bamboozled me left and right. Like, it's weird for me to not be able to predict what is going to happen on a game. And this one, this game was made to make me confused. Like, anyone that has played Alan Wake 1, American Nightmare, Control, and now Alan Wake 2, and fuck, the people that have played Quantum Break, this game is made to confuse us all. Like, painfully. And I love it. I love every second of it. Oh, interesting. You cannot check how many deer heads you have left
If only the rest of the bureau
until
you, kiddo. I'll be
you cannot check it until you have little heads left. I'm guessing that until you are in the 5 left, 5 heads left.
I feel like she's still here.
Okay. Figure out where Nightingale is. Really convenient that this time I didn't lose health. Oh, and you start with all the pockets.
Must be locked from the other side.
Is this a story? Okay, so Saga starting with this amount of pockets, I don't know if it is a story difficulty thing, or if this is something that I kept, an upgrade that I kept from the previous game, from the previous save. Because on the previous save, I had that exact amount of pockets. I was missing only one. Interesting.
I can't force it open.
I think I have to talk to Casey. Dude, I know where Nightingale went. Do we, though? Do we? No, we don't. We have to go to the other case, Cauldron Lake, yeah. I lied.
A dead man turned into a monster.
I fucking love how they are photocopies, like straight up photocopies. They just cut out the text and put it on a copy machine and made a photocopy of it. And it doesn't make sense because this is all on Saga's brain, so why is she seeing this as a photocopy?
Makes sense. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Skip. You allow me to skip the text when the dialogue was over?
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
A bit too fucking late, assholes.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
What is that? Crime prevention tips. The do's and don'ts of personal safety.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real and...
Yeah, crazy talk. There are no monsters.
Like Puff? He's gone? Magic? Magic's not real.
I love this moment of them losing their fucking minds. Oh, we need the key.
Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
We can open this one, but we need the bolt cutter to get in. Well, I mean, resources are resources. I'm not gonna complain about it. But yeah, I really wonder if the pockets are because I already found them on the previous save.
appears that I'm lost in the woods. It only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Help.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say,
Fuck the government.
We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
I like these ads again. They are sad, but I like them again.
Scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Cool. So, time to check. Same as the manuscripts. We have to find them all. Okay, this is gonna be interesting because it doesn't matter what I got on the previous save. We just have to find it again. This is the weirdest way of doing a New Game Plus I have ever seen. It doesn't feel like a New Game Plus, it feels like a roguelite. It feels like dying on Hades and coming back and having a bit more of experience, a bit more of knowledge, but you have to do everything again from scratch. It feels like that. It's really weird. That it doesn't feel like a New Game Plus, it feels like a roguelite. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just weird. Then again, roguelites, roguelikes with a K, are a loop. Roguelites are a spiral. It also fits with the mindset of the game of not being a loop, being a spiral. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just have one more question. If I get to... Oh, I cannot check the mug. If I get to the first shoebox.
This mug always cheers me up.
If I get to the first shoebox where you are supposed to keep things safe from Alter World events, and anything that is on the shoebox will not be altered, will I have the items from the previous save? Because if that's the way, first I have a shit ton of immortality amulets. That's because I didn't use a single one. I kept all the fucking immortality amulets and I didn't use them on a single boss fight. And I'm so angry because I could have made my life so much easier by having multiple lives on the stupid boss fights and I didn't. God damn it. But yeah, no, we have to explore everything again, apparently. It's weird because this is gonna be a platinum run, which means that I have to explore everything. I have to get everything when it happens. The hardest thing is gonna be the ads and the radio shows, because I think they are attached to specific moments on the story.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
It's not opening.
Just a moment, ma'am.
But the pages remain, some of the items remain, all the...
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
There are monsters in the lake.
I want out. Something bad's going down. I can feel it.
You have no fucking idea, dude. But yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on the radios and the TVs for the ads on the radio shows, because those are the weirdest ones. I think they are attached to specific moments on the story.
Smart choice, Anderson.
Ooh,
Agent Casey here.
major thing.
We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
I know, Casey, you're really funny.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages is
Also, you were behind me. Fuck
I
you.
agree. But it's our best lead.
Okay.
Mayor said
Mayor Setter won rollover. Oh no! Oh no, if I want the mayor's amulet, I have to do everything again? Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's good because we get to meet the mayor again. The mayor, the best. But it sucks that we have to find every single Mayor Setter campaign thingy again. I think there is another one at the end of this road. I need to find the first shoebox. What I have learned is that I need to find the first shoebox. Setter is better. Yep, he really is. He has my vote.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
So quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the Rainbow Bridge. Do you fellows ever listen?
Lot. There was nothing here to get. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
Now, a life lived with the birds is not for the birds.
Okay. Did I need the bolt cutter to get into the pier? I think we might.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
He knows. He knows. You're not even on the... Not only is closed, it's also flooded, so we cannot even check it if we wanted to. What we can check is this pier in here, even if it is flooded.
Hello.
Yellow? Good time to wear a raincoat, Saga. Really good time to wear a raincoat, girl.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be
Tapio's weather report.
bake sale. For those of
Was Tapio the first? Tapio is the first radio show.
brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky.
Okay, so as all the other collectibles, we have the music. We have all the music except for the final song, but I am assuming the final song we will get it after finishing the game. But the radio shows we have to find again. That's so interesting. Okay.
She never responded. But I have her own
Get to town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Snow paging here yet. Well, Cauldron Lake it is. I mean, I am not in a hurry to do things.
Come clean, Anderson.
The only place where you have to like super focus
13 years.
is the subway. The subway portion gets close after you get out. Which is the only part of the game that gets completely locked, and it's kinda weird. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where it was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
You don't know how
I
much,
need to
Sarah.
understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I tried to explain the game's timeline to Nea after finishing the game, and it took me 2 pages, 2 complete pages, to make a timeline of the events of the game,
I've been thinking more
and
about
I
the cult of the
still
tree.
feel that I didn't cover
What
enough.
sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
The Cult of the
My
Lamb.
experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Ilmo, Steven?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs
Hello.
don't do a damn.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things.
How do you know about the murder?
Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here.
Coincidence?
Speaking of,
No
if
reason?
you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park.
Yeah, I love your Coffee
is
World
this
amusement park.
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
It's a good sweater.
I knew it. My mom used to knit.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid.
That's all for now.
What can you tell me? Nothing that is not heavily redacted? And when I say heavily, I actually mean heavily redacted? Except, you know, this maintenance note that he just left here for anyone to read, like me right now. Raccoons my ass. Have fun, Steven.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Yeah.
A
Lazy
lot of
ass
things
move.
about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Team Breaker or
I have
Sarah
a
Breaker?
feeling Nightingale was responsible.
Because both of them disappearing is kind of weird.
More of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Wow, good we got the corpse out of here.
Drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Yeah, good eye. It's not the only new thing in there at all. Oh, the salt story. The salt story is real fun.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Are you not going to tell the salt story, Saga? No? Okay, so we cannot touch the mounted deer head. So we don't know how many we are missing. But by the time we got to the end of the game, we were missing 2. So symbols on the cult of the tree. Some kind of signature. No shit. Branding, psychology? Weird. Following the trail and looking at the crime scene.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters.
You just put
Anderson.
5 bullets
what
in
I
his
mean.
chest.
Monsters.
And he's
Light
still
worked
around.
against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
Is the light
Those are
annoying you?
usually the
Is the
ones
light annoying
performing
you,
the
Casey?
ritual, not the detective. Acting
Is
out
the light
their
annoying you,
sick
Casey?
fantasy.
Do you want me to stop?
They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into.
It would be nice if they
twisted
reacted to
world.
that.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Okay. Follow the trail.
Bare feet.
Footprints.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC?
It's
Just in
Metal
case.
Gear. Whose
On it.
footprints are these?
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Okay. Creepy noises. Fun. Just follow the Death Stranding footprints.
The tracks lead into the water. Where do you... I can feel...
Okay, did the... No, it's so low somehow. That was still a hard jump scare. I don't like it.
A presence.
A dark
Nightingale
presence
wasn't
even?
far.
Wow, these things give you a lot of items, huh? Okay, follow the footprints into the tree.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Also, when did you lose health? Oh, did you never recover health? Girl. Come on.
What is that? My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
And I trust the game to do the logical thing.
The fuse was in place.
But
she found it among the junk
you
in
know,
the forest. Saga stepped
magical
inside the
thinking
witch's hut.
requires you to break yourself.
Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a
Heavy
poster
with
on the
hidden
wall,
meaning.
and in the cabinet,
A poster on the
another
wall.
manuscript
The
page.
poster is... The poster was never important. I just noticed that the poster was never important. The fuckers hid something for New Game Plus on this page and the poster had never a meaning? You assholes. Oh, of course they would hit that for the New Game Plus and not give it a meaning until the New Game Plus. Of course they did. That's so rude. I mean, I love them. They did that with Control a lot too, but... God damn it. Do the
Is
ritual.
Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
Hey, you sure about that?
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut.
Oh, I love that it keeps the upgrades even if it doesn't keep everything else. Also, there was something here last time I came. Oh, maybe it's on a different time when the tree's not in the way. I find it funny how much more dark it is on the OBS capture than it is for me. Because for me it's dark, but not absurdly dark like it is for you. Also, the color and the saturation are completely different. And it's funny because this TV doesn't have HDR. I'm not even playing the game on HDR. So it's not an HDR thing. Oh, that's broken.
This
No.
is the witch's hut.
Yep.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
I'm
I
still
found another
interested.
page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This
Okay.
fuse is busted.
That one is broken. Interesting. But that one is
This
fine,
one looks
right?
good.
Yeah.
People should really stop littering, though.
So I was right. You can find the fuse. The problem is that it doesn't let you sequence break it. It's interesting how it lets you sequence break certain things but not others. The poster on the wall. The break room. Okay.
Another page. Making progress.
That page is new. That one over there is the one that appears on the cabin every time. That one on the table, that's completely new. And a poster on the wall. There is no poster on the wall, sir. Sir, you lying to me? Also, coffee thermos is in its natural habitat. Shoebox? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, oh, I love this. Okay, so it doesn't have all the charms that I had. It doesn't have all the charms that I had, but it has all the weapons. Oh, this is so good. This is so fucking good. This is gonna make the game so much easier. Especially now that I'm playing on easy. I'm gonna one-shot everything. Okay, so it got rid of my ammo. It got rid of my explosive stuff. It got rid of 90% of my mortality charms, which means that I have to get them all again. But I do have this charm. This charm marks on the map everything that you have to find, collectibles and all. I was wondering if things were in the shoebox, because the shoebox should be immune to the Ultra World event. According to the lore, it should be immune. I was wondering if things were on the shoebox, if I put the charm on the shoebox, they would give it to me. You don't have to do it because they will change what they give you. These two, the shotgun, the rifle, and the crossbow were on my inventory. They were not on the shoebox. Which means that they changed the contents regardless. This shotgun is completely optional. This shotgun is completely optional. Fuck, the rifle and the crossbow are also optionals. So I don't think they always give you the items. I think they just give you the items that you got. Every single one of these charms, I got them by doing side content. So they gave me the side content charms, and they gave me the optional weapons that I found. That's so good. That's... I have -1 arrows? Seriously? Well, I don't have any ammo on... Oh, I just noticed. I don't have any ammo on the weapons, so it doesn't matter. I cannot use them. I cannot use the weapons. What I can do is have the weapon on me, so when we find the shotgun, and I say find the shotgun between a lot of quotation marks, when we find the shotgun, we will have the better version. But that's so interesting. Also, the health charm, the Logan's charm, it's in here. So you can have the maximum health increased. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna put this like we had it. The health charm is gonna go down there. This is a Kalevala Knight's charm. Increases the hand flare duration. No. FVC charm. Damage dealt while undetected. No. You just have to find... No, I was not saying that I'm going to get rid of the guns. It's just that I cannot... Taking the rifle out right now will be stupid. Taking the crossbow out will be stupid. Because the rifle, I don't get it until, like, a third through the game. The rifle is, like, pretty late into the game. Unless, by having it equipped, I start finding ammo for that weapon. Because I don't find the weapon and... I will not find the weapon for another, like, 4 chapters, at least. The shotgun, I can find it right now. The shotgun, I could find it right now. So I can find shotgun ammo. Rifle ammo and crossbow ammo, that's different. Because you don't find these weapons right now. Coffee World Token Charm increases the quantity and quality of resources you find. This one is also really fun because you get a lot of ammo and a lot of things. Increases the effect of the painkillers, increases the amount of health restore, the time before the dark shield regenerates, increases the resilience against being staggered, increases the stun on enemies, or another charge on the flashlights, or attacks the stagger enemies more often. The extra charge on the flashlight is good. Okay, so we have handgun ammo move here, this here, you there. Okay, that for now it's fine. Let me put the shotgun on the inventory. And that goes there. Oh, it still has 6 bullets. Interesting. Is this going to have 2 bullets? Huh. So it comes with ammo. It says -1 for some reason, but it comes with ammo. You can use it right away. That's so interesting. Maybe it's a coding problem. Maybe it's a coding glitch. That since we haven't unlocked the weapons, we're not supposed to have ammo for it. But as soon as you put it in your inventory, you have ammo for it. That's so weird. That's so really weird. I don't hate it. Also, that should be on my weapon upgrade now. Yep, everything is back where it used to be. Nice. Yes, I know I can put charms on the inventory. You happy now? You happy now? Thank you.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Nice. Now I'm curious to see the new page. The one that we didn't find because this is a New Game Plus page. The Dark Poem. Interesting. Also, the poster on the wall. There is no poster on the wall. Unless it is a reference to Control, because there are no posters in here. But he mentioned a poster. But it must be a reference to Control. It has to be. Saga finds a haven.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested
Discord
them,
notifications and I
pulled
want to
them
keep
from
an eye
the
on them.
darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
There is no the poster is 100% a reference to Control. Because remember what happened on... Ooh, Cahill is reformatting the comic that he's making. Nice. I like the new format. On Control, when you start the game, Jesse describes the world like Jesse describes the world like a cell and a poster, and that's all the world you know. You can only imagine your world like the cell you live in and a poster. That's your room and the poster. And beyond the poster, there is a whole world that you don't know. I think the poster that he mentions is the world that Saga doesn't know. The poster is just hidden meaning. It's not a literal thing. It's Saga starting to see beyond. Do you know what? I will leave that for the video because it has so much weight. That sentence, that single sentence has so much weight that if I stop in here, it's gonna be too much.
Over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
You piece of shit. I'm sorry. This poem never made sense until we saw the ending of the game. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. Meaning that the Alan that wrote this whole game with the terror of the light and the shadow cast. That's the second Alan. The Alan that we met and that turned into Scratch, quote unquote Scratch. The third eye now open to project the night. The bullet on the fucking forehead, the light bullet that we gave him. To write this is the ritual to lead you on. This is a moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Your friends will meet him doesn't talk about Scratch. It talks about the Alan that has opened the third eye. It was never about Scratch. Well, the original words were about Scratch, but these ones aren't. Because Scratch is dead. Oh, I hate how the pieces fit so well. What? Remedy. Also the mop, yeah. The bucket and the mop are not in this on this safe room. I just noticed that the bucket and the mop are not here. Huh. Do I... shoebox? We're fine with what we have. We don't need more. Okay, so now things should start appearing on the map, shouldn't they? Yes, yes they do. Okay, so first of all, we miss a container inside the thing. Cool. And this is why I wanted this talisman. Because this talisman marks everything, including things that you don't think. Oh, that's so fucking useful because you can just turn around and look for whatever you are missing, including pages that I must. I want it not because of the ammo, I want it because of the pages. Because I will run through a page and I will just ignore it. And it sucks. I love how the tree being fallen, it forces you into the light, will forces you also into a fight in here. No fight? Seriously? On normal there was a fight before opening the threshold. And the thing we are looking for is under the tree. So we have to wait for the flooding to get away. Okay. We have to put the things on the wall or it doesn't work. Oh, the rain smudges remain on the screen when you get into the mine place.
Seems to be describing some
That's nice. What is the ritual? The words on the heart. Okay.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Do I need to find the heart first?
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Oh, I know where the heart is. We need to go. It's interesting that it forces you to go to the shotgun place. It really forces you to go to the shotgun place. Well, it's technically the first time you fight one of the Taken. Like an actual Taken.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Where is the heart? The heart is in the general store. And now it's when we turn and the Taken appear.
The general store for the heart.
Is it?
Casey, I'm headed to the general store.
No?
I think I know how to get into the overlap.
No, the Taken start appearing when you get to the general store.
ATV tracks in the woods have got to be turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find
my ex-wife still misses me. But her aim is getting better. I love the idea that Uncle Stan was married and divorced. And that they just drop it as a joke with the ex-wife. But it is more important and they never gave us any info about her. General store, there is a lunchbox in here, isn't it? Yes, yes there is. Little forward. And
another one
boom.
of those lunch boxes.
Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. Okay. And there's a container there. Huh. It marks everything. There is a page on the general store. I didn't remember that. Couple of containers. God, this thing is so useful. This is so nice. Okay. Recover some health, girl, because we're gonna be facing monsters over here. Also, I need to quick slot the shotgun. Never noticed that her boots are yellow. Just tiny yellow rainy boots. Well, they are black with a yellow outline, but... Okay. There is a page somewhere in here.
Christ!
A deer. Okay. The false sense of... Oh, the page drops when you kill the guy. False sense of security, and there the guy. Two shots. Two shots. It took me like a full magazine on normal. Jesus, story mode is so good. It was a full magazine on normal. I emptied my fucking magazine on the fucker and he was still walking. That is not a difficulty spike, that is a difficulty spear. Jesus Christ. Okay. I see what they mean by, oh, wow. No, yeah, no, combat will not be a challenge. Combat will not be a problem, is how they describe it.
Like Nightingale.
Also, where's the page? Right behind me. Inside? Inside. I am going to have so much fun with this stupid... Oh, the shotgun is not there. Interesting. Check with the Lady Fortuna at the counter. So I'm assuming that whatever side quest thing we have to do to get the weapons, we are not going to have to do it now.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
It feels weird that I'm doing like 100% run for this save to find the platinum, because I will have to do another 100% run that I'm going to do on easy. I'm going to do on story mode for the video. Lady Fortuna on the counter. Oh, it doesn't even mark it because we already have the weapon. It doesn't mark it because it counts like we already solved that puzzle, so it doesn't show the puzzle.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder.
And it will get even weirder.
Exciting.
You don't know the help of it, Sarah. You don't know the help of it. Don't forget to save often. Okay, so manuscript. Saga at the general store. We are only missing one page on return 1.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist.
I lie.
A hulking figure in a raincoat.
I lie.
Watch in the night. Wild eyes
I
behind
have
the
to finish the game
mask,
2
an
times.
axe in his raised hand.
2 more times other than this one. Because I have to finish the game on a normal save to show on the video what happens on a normal save, and then I have to do the final draft again, which means finishing the game another time. It's gonna be so much. That video is going to take me so long to fucking prepare. Because it's not just the script, just the footage gathering. It's gonna be so fucking much. And yeah, I know I could get the footage on YouTube or something, or even from my own streams.
Sounds literary.
I want clean footage and I don't want to take it from YouTube. Because I don't want this commentary to be on top of the footage. There is a way to save the files separately, like the webcam file, the mix of all the scenes. It's called it's a branching mod, I think. Is it a mod or I don't know. It is a branching thingy that you put on OBS, and you tell them where to put things. The problem with the branching is that if I wanted to have everything recorded separately, it would wait 3 times the space that it waits now. Because it's the full thing, plus the gameplay for on another file, plus the camera on another file. Let's fucking assume and hope that the camera and the microphone are on the same file. Yeah. 1, I don't have the hard drive space for that. 2, I don't think my computer can handle the encoding of 3 different files. Because sometimes it has trouble encoding a single file. Encoding 3 sounds like a bit too much for this computer. So that means that I have to play the game 4 times. It will be fun. Okay, is there something new in here that I didn't see the first time through? No. So, to the crow's feet we go. And the ladle. Just follow the footprints. Hearing a Taken, but I don't see him. Oh, there they are. Wow! One shot? Seriously? Oh, story mode is so much interesting.
Fucking monsters.
This mode is so much fun to play in. Oh, I fucking love this. I love this. Oh, I'm gonna have a blast getting the platinum of this game. Nah, don't play it on normal. Never play it on normal.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
Show me the terror.
Come on. And go through the threshold. It doesn't look like a vagina at all. I don't see it.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey!
You're on a different
Casey,
reality,
can you
Saga.
read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that?
That's
Logan's
the horror
back in
story
Virginia.
trying to get you.
You're imagining things.
Oh, the bad thing about the threshold, and the thing with the threshold is that you only find ammunition. You don't find anything important, really. I just remember one thing. But yeah, you only find ammo. You don't find anything important.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I
Or
get turned
do
around?
Do you find pages?
No, this is right. This place is looping.
You find pages on the
Like a
threshold, so
nightmare.
we have to check it completely. We have to be careful with it. Because the problem with the threshold, the threshold is something. Oh, you can miss it. Oh, that sucks so much. Because the thresholds close. It's a chapter select. These fuckers close. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Because it's not just the subway anymore. It's the Nightingale fight. It's the deputies fight. Is there another threshold? I think there is a third threshold that I'm missing. Oh yeah, the Cynthia threshold. And the problem is that the thresholds don't have a map. So you really have to keep your fucking eyes open and look for the pages.
Need to find Nightingale.
That sucks.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
I was checking a notification on Discord. Apparently, they met another one of the goals that they were setting for the charity stream. So cool. How much have they raised now? Still have the Tiltify thing. How much have they raised? Well, because I was technically a part of it. We are on 2,375, and we wanted to raid only 1,000, and we are like halfway through it. Because it's Saturday. They still plan to stream the whole day tomorrow. So, wow, they are going to get to 3K real fast. They are going to have no problem getting to 3K. Cool. Proud of us, I think. It feels weird because I only raised 75. So it doesn't feel like I raised a lot, given that one of the streamers got $1,000 donation. So it doesn't feel that much in comparison. But technically I'm part of it, so yay us, I think. But yeah, I don't want to do it, but for the sake of the stream, I'm going to check a walkthrough, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to check a walkthrough of the New Game Plus stuff. The New Game Plus stuff, I'm going to look it on my own. I'm going to check a walkthrough of the pages, all the collectibles of the game. Because one, I found them already on the other save. I'm just marking them on the map to find them easier. Two, I found them on the thresholds, but I don't remember which thresholds have or not. pages, so I want to check them. And 3, just for the sake of going faster, because out of like the cold stashes, I was literally missing one. The rhymes, I was missing 2 rhymes total. The lunchboxes, I think I was missing only a single lunchbox, or 2 of them. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I think I have earned the right to check where the things are without having to run in circles to go look for them. Because again, I want to make the platinum cleanup as easy and as fast as I can, so we can move on to another thing and do the remedy video on my own time, out of stream time. Because again, Remedy, as much as I love it, their games are really long. It took me months to platinum Control. I am going to platinum this game. I want to make it as fast as I can. Like 2 or 3 streams tops. Because I'm not going to have a lot of streaming time with the wedding happening next week. The wedding happens in 6 days. It means that next week I'm going to have little to no time to stream. If I manage to do 1 stream in English and 1 stream in Spanish next week, it's gonna be a fucking miracle. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And after the wedding, we have the celebration with our friends, which is pretty much planned out, and we need to do some tweaks here and there. And that's why I'm trying to raise money, because there was a thing on the plan that got more expensive than we were expecting. It's gonna be hard to stream. It's gonna be hard to stream this month and next month. But I'll do my best. I will do my best. I will try to keep the streams going. But I also need to focus on the wedding and the celebration with my friends and all that. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot to handle and to juggle. But yeah, I'm gonna open real fast Alan Wake 2 collectibles. Alan Wake 2 has 113 collectibles. Jesus Christ. Across the stories of Saga and Alan. So 22 cold stashes, 21 lunchboxes, 13 nursery rhymes, 17 nursery rhymes. What do you mean 13 nursery rhyme? Oh, 13 dolls and 17 nursery rhyme puzzles. Okay. 18 charms, 6 commercials that we have to find, and one of them is missable. Only one of them? Interesting. 8 writers' journey videos. The Trail of the Writer. What the fuck is the Trail of the Writer? 8 weapons that I found and are attached to a trophy. What do you mean the Trail of the Writer? The only truly missable collectibles are the Koskela Brother commercial in Return One Invitation. Oh! Interesting. The first commercial is missable. The one, the bear one. Is it the bear one? 4 Writer's Journey videos. In Initiation 4, we sing. Room 665. The Masks and Saints film. You mean to tell me those videos were optional? Those videos were optional. Oh wow, that's so bullshit. I thought they were compulsory. Okay. Logan's Charm, manuscript fragments, Cold Stash. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. At least it's chronologically. So let me inventory upgrade. Where is the inventory upgrade? Proceed the chapter until you finish the objectives. At the witch's hut, you must return to the general store. Inside the general store, you will fight a Taken. Afterwards, go through the woods. Where the enemy came from, in this room, there is the first inventory upgrade. Look at the pouch. Okay, so you find it in that room. Shotgun. Inventory upgrade 2. Stream side key. Defeat Nightingale. Okay. You must grab the hearts, go to the witch's sign, go to the overlap. Defeat Nightingale. Then return away from the red lights. The boss will keep blah blah blah. After this fight and ensuing the cutscenes, you will unlock the trophy for finishing the chapter. It doesn't say anything about the page, so either the page is a new game plus thing, the page that we just got. Nightingale enters the lake. Yeah, I think it's this
The
one.
writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them.
Oh, the manuscript
The dark
pages are
presence,
not in there.
Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the
Interesting.
waves. The dark place.
Oh, they don't count?
Wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves.
They don't count
Stark,
the manuscript
lost.
pages.
Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember.
Wow, these walkthroughs are shit.
Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out.
When I said...
The next story,
When
and the
I
story
said
after that. The writer
all
was writing
things,
again.
I meant all things. Including the fucking manuscripts. Wow, this is gonna suck so much. I created a spreadsheet smartphone friendly. To tick off the collectibles that can be found on each chapter, both for Saga and Wake. Wow, thank you, dude. This is beyond awesome. Thank you. Don't forget about the deer heads. Thank you for reminding me. I will add them. Wow, someone actually made a spreadsheet with all the collectibles. That's gonna be fun to tick off. The problem, you know what's the problem with this thing? It's a share file. Create a copy before editing. It says clearly create a copy before editing. People didn't do it, so people are just fucking clicking on the file right away. File, make a copy, and we can edit that copy without annoying everyone else. Okay. So, Cauldron Lake collectibles. The charm. Yeah, whatever. How to use. To filter a specific collectible, click on the filter icon. Next to the title, select the filter by conditions, then it's not empty, blah, 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 blah. To see collectibles in a specific chapter, click on the filter icon and check the chapter. Oh! Chapter select, filter by chapter. Okay. That doesn't help. Oh, because I'm clicking on the one next to it. Okay, initiation 1, initiation 2. Cool. Where the fuck are we? Are we on initiation 1, 2? We are on quick saves and checkpoints. Manual save. We haven't done a manual save. Oh my god, it's not the final draft. Return the heart. Okay, we are on return 2. I love that the DLC counts as something different. Return 2. Okay. Let me unmark everything. Unmark only return 2. Wow, this is gonna take a lot. Because this is a tracker. This is not a walkthrough. So it will only tell you which items you have or which items you have missed. I'm also seeing that it doesn't say anything about the final draft. So this is perfect for me because it doesn't show the collectibles of the... Yeah, return 2 only. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I hate that it's sideways. I'm not a big fan of it being... I need to show you this because it's really silly. It's sideways, so you have to tilt your head because the text is not horizontal. Game and more, Chrome. There. That's the tracker. That's the tracker that I was looking at. And yeah, you have chapter select that you can filter by chapter, which is really fucking cool. You have all the chapters in here, and you can filter by it. The problem is that when you filter by chapter, it moves the chapter that you're editing to the top, and it doesn't sort them by alphabetical order. And I don't want to click on anything just in case I fucked it up. Cancel. Okay, so lunch boxes on return 2. Charm slots, cold stashes. This is not gonna be super useful because this is for a first playthrough. This doesn't count. The tracking doesn't count. I will save it though. I will save it because it's kinda useful, especially on the phone. I will save it on the phone to keep track of it, but it doesn't help that much. I need the other thing. My brain will work one of these days. I really wish caffeine did something for me because I could just take a sip of this coffee and move on with my life. But caffeine does nothing for me, so that doesn't help. But yeah, thank you, Chalovac from the r/Alan Wake Reddit for making this because this file is fucking amazing. This is a completionist dream. It doesn't have a walkthrough. It's just a tracker, and I fucking love it. Thank you, Shalovac, for making this. But we need the... Okay, what if I don't put collectibles? What if I put manuscripts? Manuscript pages. IGN, please don't fail me. Oh, IGN has a full walkthrough. Thank you. Okay. And it has a tracker. I don't trust the tracker of the manuscript page, but it's good that it has it. Okay. Manuscripts of Return to. So the one where Saga pursues Nightingale, the safe haven. Well, we can look at them. We can look at the manuscripts on the thing. Saga finds the safe haven. Saga pursues Nightingale. That's invitation 1, even though you find it on return 2. Saga opens the Cauldron Lake overlap. Saga at the general store, also done. Nightingale enters the lake. So Nightingale enters the lake is not This one is not optional for the New Game Plus. You can find this one near a tree searching for Nightingale. However, if you miss it, you can also pick it up after the boss fight when going through the main path. It will be close to the big tree. So it's not missable. That's what I was scared about. Okay, because I didn't know. I didn't know if it was missable because it's in a threshold. But apparently it's not. Cool, 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 cool. Time to shoot the fucker in the face then. That's what I wanted to know, if it was missable or not. I wonder how many shotgun shells I have to put on his chest for him to stop attacking. Hey, asshole. Where is he? I hear you.
He's here. Nightingale.
Oh, there is the page. Okay. Well, that is done. I think there's nothing more in the threshold. Location, Cauldron Lake. Page, the overlap. After finding... Okay. So, nothing more in the threshold, just boss fights. Cool, 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 cool. Manuscript.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Okay. Now this makes more sense. He'd been on the trail of the writer forever, the writer he despised, Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you, I'll find you, I'll make you pay, you're in over your head. He descended on the tunnels from the Dark City into the ocean of darkness. So, next up, Caldera Street Station. Somehow, he reached the Dark City, which is Alan's version of the Dark Place, by following Alan. Something, a presence rumble. Not a train, shadows shifted on the platform. The rider cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Okay. The cult is lean close. I also love that when you are on the read mode, when you are reading on the read mode instead of just looking at the page, the text that is scratched doesn't show, but the text that substitutes the scratching is like italics. It's slightly slanted, and I like it. Cultist lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered, they got him, they didn't get him, he was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen, sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not a lake. Okay, so... what we get is that after Alan Wake 1, when Nightingale got dragged by the Dark Presence, somehow Nightingale was on the dark version of... there were two versions of Bright Falls on on Alan Wake 1. There was the normal Bright Falls and there was the dark Bright Falls that you see on the DLC. The DLC Bright Falls is the dark place that Alan is in. Eventually, Alan moves on from that dark place to Night Springs, and from Night Springs, Alan moves on to the fake New York. Somehow, Nightingale followed his tracks to the fake New York, and there, the dark presence that is not Scratch, but wears the face of Scratch, turned Nightingale into a Taken, a sleeper Taken, mind you, because he wasn't, and he didn't feel like a normal Taken. He was a normal person that eventually would turn into a Taken. But the cult found him first, and the cult killed him, but didn't do the ritual, which is why he turned into the Taken. So that happens after Alan Wright's return, shoots himself, and becomes the fake Scratch. That goes into the timeline, and I fucking hate it. Because it makes sense. The worst part is that the timeline is in my head and I understand every single word that I just said. I just don't like it.
Trapped here. Who's escaping? Danger.
Who is that?
And when I say I don't like it, it's just that I don't like this feeling of hunger that I'm feeling to know more. I like the story. I like the twist that it has. I just don't like feeling this need to know more.
Nightingale's badge.
Can we really not do anything with the badge? Huh, one would think that you should be able to pick it up. Because we know that Nightingale was on the dark place. Oh, there he is. Just saw you walking, dude. Do you do this without finding him, or do you just go through? You go through the threshold until the third stage, and you find him only once. Or was it like that? Oh, it was like that before. Never mind. Good job, dude. Right in the chest.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
What the hell is that? I need to get away.
Okay. So the dark presence can't get into the overlap. Because that was not Nightingale, that was the dark presence. Is the light not doing anything? Okay. Oh, it stops him for a second. 3 shotgun blasts. Okay. I mean, it's not challenging. I agree with the description of the difficulty. It's not challenging, but it's still a boss fight. It's harder than the other Tekken. Again, it's doable. It's not challenging, but it's harder. I can see how it makes the game more enjoyable without making the game too easy. Left, right? Oh. Didn't see that. Oh, it has the shield again. Well. Go down, dude, you're dead. Wow, he's a persistent asshole, huh? So I'm assuming all these cutscenes are the same, like Peeps told me that the cutscenes don't change.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
And you get kicked out of the overlap. Okay, interesting.
Thanks. Got it.
Look who's there.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you
Sir?
to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Before?
Easy now. First things first.
But yeah, end of the chapter. I like doing this and finding new stuff and seeing things from a different perspective.
Anders, where did you go?
But I have to
All of a sudden,
admit,
the radio-
this is meant to be done months after having finished the game. The game released on October last year. And the DLC released roughly a month ago. Like a month and a half ago. This is not meant to be played right away, right after finishing the game. This is meant to be played almost half a year after, because you're playing the game again, finding new things. So it can lead to a bit of a burnout. Like, if I was going to do a single video of Alan Wake 2 instead of doing a whole video of everything Remedy, I would have to leave months in between playing the game, playing the final draft, and doing the video. Because having to play the game 2 other times to gather the footage and write my script would fucking burn me the fuck out. Like, I would hate this game if I had to do it this way. But since I have to play through Alan Wake 1 2 times, mind you, because I have to play once in Nightmare difficulty and I have to play another time on easy difficulty to get all the collectibles, like lore-related collectibles. The other ones don't matter. But the lore-related collectibles, I have to play through the games 2 times and on the hardest difficulty. And I have to 100% control once more, which I don't mind because I love control. And then I have to go back to this game and play 2 more times. One on a normal save file and another one on a final draft file. Just to gather the footage and write my script and do everything from like a clear point of view for the video. If I were to do it just with Alan Wake 2, I would not do it. But since I have to go through Alan Wake 1, American Nightmare, Control, and Quantum Break if I can, since I have to go through all of that, I don't mind it. Also enjoy the lurk and enjoy the ending of Mythopia.
You stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
Crazy forest.
This who I think it is?
Casey, say hello
Monster
to
check.
Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey.
I'm Alan Wake. I'm
He'll
a
escort
writer.
you to
I
our
just
car.
had water, but
Please don't
I
meet
will
you
do
there,
it again.
right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Seriously, Nia?
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this
You
the
have
dark
good
place?
health.
No, it can't be. I got out.
No, it can be. I got out. Okay, so, case board. Cases. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Closed case.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years. Shows up murdered.
Did we miss something on this one? Or is it green, 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 all green, all green, all green, and all green? Okay, this case is closed. I don't want to know anything about it. Oh, the closed cases change the color of the folder. I never noticed that. No, I lie. No, I lie. These are the optional cases. The lunchboxes and the code stashes, and these are the normal cases. The closed cases have a closed on the folder. It says closed. It's not the color of the folder, it's the stamp you use on it. Cult of the Tree. This is not closed. Nightingale spoke excerpts of the book. So... this? No. Who's involved? No. The ritual? No. The psychology? No. And excerpts from the pages. Oh! Okay. So, the next one is right here. Cauldron Lake. Oh, it's marked! Thank fucking God it's marked. Oh, I love this amulet so much. It's marking the stupid page.
Should
So
look
I don't have
around.
to go and look for it.
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
There
The
are,
flooding
Saga, there are.
disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Okay, where the fuck is the thing? Further forward, okay. So through here. Also reload the shotgun. There it is. The overlap.
The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. Two brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the
piece of
sites where the
shit?
overlaps came to be.
I swear. The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water, like fear flowed, down the path of lower resistance, eroding their weak spots until they cracked, in places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked, and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls in reality, sites of violence and tragedy. And then where truth was laced with fiction, scratch. Where a work of art was, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, interesting. Something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. Okay, so I'm seeing that the read portion of it is not complete. Because if you look at it, it stops on something they feared. And then you have like a whole paragraph under it. So we cannot trust this text. We have to look at the actual page. And lucky enough, we can do this now. Can you not? Oh, I hate this. Okay, so we can zoom in now. I hate how jumpy it is. Not a big fan of how jumpy it is. So, the stronger the connection between the belief and the emotional response, the better, the darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart out from his chest. So, the witch's ladle, the overlap we just went to. Two brothers murdering their neighbors and hiding the two bodies in the well. That's the, not the Koskela brothers, but the Huotari brothers on the Huotari well. That's the second threshold, the second overlap. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. That's also the third threshold on the Valhalla nursing home. Legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be. They spoil it right from the beginning. It's weird because on Alan Wake 1, it was more noticeable, more noticeable, like a lot more.
Shape.
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, that's on Crowsfoot Hill. That's a bit further up. So, let's move to that. Can I get in here to get the box? Yes, we can get the cold stash. Nice. One less to worry about.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and
Simon
ammo.
Says box.
Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
I think there was supposed to be a pouch in here, like an upgrade pouch, but it doesn't appear because we already have it. Oh, that's weird. It leaves the icon, but it doesn't give you the pouch because you already have it. The New Game Plus is so weird how they did it. Now reminded the cultists that the victims are like animals. That's the cult psychology. How many are we missing from this? Only one. Okay. And stashes. Another one on here. Cool. Cool. I actually only plan to check the missable things on the missable things on the walkthrough. But I will leave that for the next stream. In between streams, I will write down the things that you can miss. The other things I will just play through the game with the charm on. Oh, and this is where you find the page if you miss it. Okay. Cool. Wolves? Is it time for wolves? Yep. Stay down, poppers. Missed it. I see you.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Javi, goddammit. How are you doing? Oh, here's the corpse of the big doggo. It's interesting that it also only spawned one wolf. I remember clearly fighting 2 wolves on normal difficulty. Okay. Cleaning and decluttering the desktop. How about you? Surviving the heat wave is annoying, but I think you have it worse on the peninsula right now. Happy and a bit stressed about the wedding, but other than that, fine. I have been worse.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Okay. I love how they set the page in here so the flashlight aims. Like if you did this without the flashlight, you wouldn't see that arrow. But the way the page is in here, if you have the flashlight, you will always see the arrow. It's really fucking obvious.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Use the flashlight. Follow the arrows. It's going to take us to the Witch's Ladle, where one of the trees was fallen. Okay. Stream side stash. Yeah. Hit me. Oh, you already sent it. Private opinion or do I answer on the stream? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's my opinion. Jesus. I like it. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. What would you put on the rightmost monitor? I mean, that's the monitor for the emulation of all consoles. that's only for all consoles. Cyberpunk just for the lols. That also works. How does it work resolution-wise? Is it fucking with your resolution, or do you have them all set to the same resolution? The cult is watching. Are they watching right now? Seriously? Right now. Right at this specific moment. I don't think they are. Okay. Every monitor is configured individually. Okay. That makes sense. Container. Point of interest. Okay. Do I want to go to Witchfinder Station so early? Lunchbox. Oh, apparently we missed a lunchbox over there. We have to get there through the murder site. Because it only marks the ones that we haven't found. The tablet just mirrors the 3 monitors? The 3rd monitor, not the 3 monitors. Okay. I mean, I still want to get a tablet with a screen eventually. Not right now, because again, the little money there is goes to the wedding. But I do want to get a tablet with a screen eventually, because I am 100% certain that a tablet with a screen would make my drawing better. Not like a lot of the wrong lines that I do, it's because I am not fully certain of how I'm moving my hand compared to the screen. What would you put? You mean on the fourth one or the third one? Because I don't know. It depends on the needs. Like, if it was up to me, right now I have on the right screen I have the game, on the left on the CRT. Okay. For me it would be like the emulation monitor. Or all games, like games that would change your resolution, they would always open there. Then again, Windows doesn't make it easy with choosing where things open. They always tend to go to the main screen, which I don't like.
A little clothespin doll.
Oh, you have to find the dolls
Perfect
again.
weird souvenir
Interesting.
for Logan. There's something written here.
You can easily change those. Can you? Because I keep getting things that open on the wrong screen, even nowadays.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
Fuck, my main screen is the right one, just for the sake of opening the games always on the right side. If it was up to me, my main screen would be the left one. One bird for light, 2 birds for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, maybe. 1 bird for light?
Something feels different.
It's
I
a
should
bird?
look around.
That's what feels different. A bird
charm.
just left a charm there.
It'll look great on the
Interesting.
bracelet Logan made for me.
So the charms that you already have. Shift plus win plus left or right. No, I know that you can move things around. I know that you can move things around. I mean opening from scratch. Like not having to do that. I know that that's a thing.
That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more.
Because it's some games have the setting of, hey, choose which screen you want to use. I like it. I love that setting. Some games don't have that. That can be configured as well. I would need to look it up.
These rhymes.
Also, right now, with the configuration I have, I only have one screen really. Because the console is going to this screen and the computer is on one screen mode. So right now, I cannot do anything of what you're telling me because one of the screens is the console and the other one is the computer. When I'm on the computer, just the computer, not the console, then I have 2 screens. Because I have a setup that is not confusing at all and that it would be a lot easier if I had a fucking monitor with 2 HDMI ports instead of a single one. Oh god, I need a job. I need a job and to start changing things. Okay. Something here. There is a page on the private cabin. A nursery rhyme. Cold stash. I like it. I can get you a job. I'm scared of what you think a job is now. Hey, fucker. Stuck? Too bad. Do you have to be naked? I knew you were going there. Hey, arrows. Nice. Should probably get my crossbow out of the stash. Oh, that's the cabin. I need the... Okay. I need the screwdriver for that. Same for this one. Not gonna even check it because I know that I need that. And this I need to turn the generator on. Again, not nearly as important as it was on Alan Wake 1. On Alan Wake 1, turning generators on was like a life or death kind of thing. A poster. Miriam and Matt, thank you for the lovely hike. Patty came down from New York. Lori and Bob, love these paths. I've seen better days. Kev, nice views. May I suggest adding a nice rest stop? Do's and don'ts. Hatchet. Use the simulators, and I only use proper hardware. If you look at the picture, you will see the 64. Do you have a 64 plugged to the PC? Oh yeah, I see it. It's behind the CRT. I mean, if it was up to me, I would play everything on normal hardware. Like that's the main reason I try to avoid PS3 games on this PS3, Nintendo DS and 3DS games on the streams, because I want to get a 3DS with capture card to actually play them on the actual hardware. I know I could play the Nintendo DS games on the Wii U. Wii U that I still need to fix because it's not working properly. It only worked for in Skyward Sword, and when I tried to change the game, it didn't read the USB. So I have to probably uninstall everything from the Wii U, install it again from scratch, and try to install the game again. That console is a pain, yes. They released a new capture card for 3DS not too long ago. If you can send me the link of that, I would really appreciate it, because that sounds interesting. Quite better and cheaper than the old one. Ooh, neat.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult
Because
of the tree. Feral maniacs.
Alan, shut it. The one that I know about, you had to order the console. You either had to send the console to Japan for the guy to apply the capture card to it, and he will send it back with a capture card, or you could buy a console from him with the capture card installed, but it was still a pain in the ass. And it was like $500. So
children in Bright Falls.
If there's one that is better and cheaper,
cult of the tree.
I like
feral
that.
maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element: danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Cool. Cool. God, I hate when it does this. Can you please have to wait a second? No? Come on, dude. The zoom-in mode is not good. Nintendo Switch did it better. Like, a lot better. It was a lot easier. The cult. Because the problem is that the fucker sends it back. Okay, now. Children in Bright Falls grew up hearing of the cult of the tree, feral maniacs living in the woods, Satan is chanting, we watch in the night, blah 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 blah. Danger in the dark, in the woods, somewhere along all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cult is prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks, and real hands held the knives. Okay, so same thing. The reason why the makers installed the 3DS is one of the most difficult consoles to service due to Ninty Jam packaging everything too much. Servicing one or modding one in any ways, including a basic thing replacing the shell, is a major... Okay, yeah. I have seen the process of actually adding just the infrared sensors and like adding stuff to a Nintendo DS, and I see how it can be a pain in the ass.
Another one of those rhymes.
Yeah, and an apple. Barely eaten apple. Mother Crow sits in the nest, guarding the babies, doing her best. Protect the home from the beast coming to feast. But only a hero brave heart can keep the two apart. We don't have the hero doll, so... And it's not close. We have the cold stash, a container that is locked. The DS is way easier in comparison. The one that I saw had to like open the shell of the DS and cut it with like a heat thing, like a hot metal to melt the plastic and make space for the thing. Build one from scratch using parts of a broken DS. The 3DS is a nightmare. I honestly only want a foldable console for specific games like Hotel Dusk and like games that use the full thing, like Hotel Dusk, fucking Another Code, games that use the full thing, every single thing in the console. That's the only reason I want one that you want to fold instead of getting a 2DS, because I could get a 2DS and it would be faster and probably easier. Fuck, it would be even probably cheaper than the 3DS. It's funny how after playing the game, I kinda have learned my way through this forest without having to check the map too much. I still have to check it, don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done
I'm still
here.
looking for things.
I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Okay, there's a page right there. There's a page inside? No, nursery rhymes to stop a fucking truck. And a doll. Oh, it tells you about the dolls and which one they are. Cool. What you can do is stream the signal using a piece of advanced software if your Wi-Fi is good. My Wi-Fi is not good, especially not on the computer room. It's not a good solution. Yeah, I know of the software, but the problem is that my Wi-Fi is not good on this room. I know I could get a Wi-Fi signal enhancer, but I prefer the cable. I prefer to wait for a cable. My idea when I got fired from the place I was working at was to use the money to get the 3DS, because again I would have had money, but life got complicated and I needed the money for something else. Wedding. I saw the opportunity and the wedding is more important than the 3DS. But the idea was to buy the 3DS with the capture card from the guy in Japan directly.
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location, and a counterpoint, A work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. 2 corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub.
Thank you.
Twisted
Not to mention
reflections
smaller.
on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the
I'll
influence
check
of
it
the
when I'm
dark
done with the
place.
stream, which is in 15 minutes.
These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent. A wormhole.
Here he thought I was going to get
vortex,
to
and the
to
art,
Herald
the
of Darkness
map,
in this stream.
became the nightmare territory where the dark place
Oh yeah,
encroached on our reality.
right, Alphonse.
A blanket over it, where they all overlap.
I saw you finish
causing
Metopia,
reality
sweetie.
to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Also, we are on 490 subs and 490 subs. I wish 490 followers and 8 subs, and we had something in the about. Let me read it. On the about, I said the conditions to get incentives. So yeah, filling the tip jar gets you a 12-hour stream, including cooking. Every 10 subs, you get 1 cooking stream. So you are two subs away from getting a cooking stream. I'll be your sub any day of the week. You're gonna be a sandwich? 500 followers gets you 1 cooking stream. We are 10 followers away from having another cooking stream added to the list. And 50 sub points, or an average of 40, makes me do the Book of 1000 on Dot Hack, which we are not going to reach, and that's why I chose that number. Do you know my family name? You are completely right on that. Also, that weird that you didn't make a joke about the sauce.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Okay, how many am I missing in here? 2, only 2. Okay, that's doable. Nursery rhymes.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going.
But yeah, no, we are not going to get at all to Herald of Darkness today. Again, I will try to make it as short as I can, because I want to do it on camera. Like, I could do it off camera perfectly, but I want to do it on camera just so we see what is different. If it had nothing different, if it was just 100% in the game, I would do it off camera, but the thing is that the New Game Plus has new things.
There's a rhyme over here.
Yes, there is a rhyme. Hero, brave and strong, left home, blah blah blah. That's inside the house. But yeah, if it didn't have anything new to show, if it was just a collectathon, I would do it off camera. But since it has new content, that's why I'm doing it on camera. Oh, nothing? Seriously? Rude. Toys, but not what we're looking for. Emails. Oh, we need a password. Oh, we need a password. I say while they have the password on a sticker next to the monitor. Guys, you are the Federal Bureau of fucking Control. Don't write your passwords on the fucking monitor. These guys will get killed one of these days. Probably they get killed in this game. You can be grateful the password is not 1234. Don't want to lie to you, but I think one of the passwords in the game is literally 1234. Oh, this might be one of the deer heads that I
Rest easy,
miss.
buddy.
Yep, this might be one of the ones that I missed. God dang it. Okay, and the list of the rhymes. Nice, 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 nice. A rocket! That's the hero, it's not a rocket. Alphonse is a cape. Okay. More info. Where is the wolf doll? Not on the toilet, not in here. Oh, that's right. You have to complete this rhyme and then you get the wolf doll. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right or wrong. From the woods came a wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find that she lost the thing she loved the most. So hero on the house? No, hero on the woods? No. We need the wolf doll, don't we? It's supposed to be in here. That's the moose. Floor. Deer head. But no wolf doll. Choice. Another moose. Is it upstairs? It could be upstairs. And I just didn't see it. Okay. That's a document, that's a tape. No, 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 it's there. Wolf on the woods. Is that a collectible? No, just a reflection. Nursery rhyme, wolf on the woods. And the hero returned to find she lost what she loved most. There.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
Wow, no shit, Saga.
What is this?
Wolf Prince? What is this?
What the hell?
I fucking thought that the wolf prince would spawn a wolf upstairs. I'm so glad the game didn't do that because it would be rude as fuck.
Another charm for my bracelet.
Another charm for my trinkets. But yeah, no, I'm so glad they didn't spawn that. I'm still trying to understand why the fuck it says that there is like 171 nursery rhymes there. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Like, I don't know why it's marking so many nursery rhymes in here when we have found literally everything there is to find. Also, a wolf is going to spawn somewhere in here. So we need to find the thing, the lunchbox, and then go through the Reaper, get this cold stash, onto the safe room and call it a day. Because it's almost 10 PM. Follow the stones, find the lunchbox, and call it a day.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Yep. obviously you're going to succeed. Or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh. Gotta love Rose. Gotta love Rose. I can just jump down here. There's almost certainly a fight. Jeez. Oh, fuck off. It blocks the link, but it doesn't block the message. Come on, Twitch, do better. So it blocks the link, so no one can get scam, but it doesn't block the message. Okay. So stash
Another
box.
locked box.
3 plus 3. Rock, 3. So 3 plus 3, 6. That's an 8. And the other one is in here. Is it? Yes. That's a 7 plus a 2, I think. That's a really weird 2. I wonder if that's supposed to look like that or if it got fucked up on the normals. Because the number is like they didn't even try to make it look like a number. Like I feel the texture got fucked up along the way. So one of them is 0, the other one is 6, and the other one is 8, so 0, and this one is 6. No? Oh, it's a fucking 9, Alphonse. This is... No, wait. Yeah, this one is 8, and this one is 9. Or this one is 6, and this one is 9. Rock, 3, you are bright enough. That's 6. This one is 8, so the 3 is 8. Sí, no paran, eh. This one, what the fuck is this one? 7 plus 7 minus 2. It's a minus 2. So it's a 5. So it's either 6, 5. Oh, that scared. That fucking scared me. They never spawn there. I have never seen a wolf spawn there, and that scared the fuck out of me. It did. I didn't even have a reaction to move around and look at the wolf who is going to attack me because it's right next to me. I just froze for a second because it surprised me. It was more a surprise than a scare. Jesus fuck. Oh, that's bad. It didn't attack me. Huh. Shoot him. Ouch. Down, boy. Okay. Now that that's solved. Wow, that was stupid. 6, 5, 8 or 5, 6, 8. So let's try 5, 6, 8. Do we have no space for that? Yes, yes we have. Are you one of us or one of them? Okay. Wow, that scared the fuck out of me. You know the worst part? I know that wolves spawn in here, but the thing is that I have only seen them spawn there or there, but not by the box. By the box, I have seen human takens spawn, but never a wolf taken. That was awful. My head is hurting. Jesus, that gave me a headache immediately. That's bad. That's really fucking bad. Oh. Okay. Let's put the healing down here. And the arrows by the crossbow. Flares under the crossbow because we have a shit ton of them. Rifle ammo too. I mean, I'm early enough in the game where I don't need the rifle ammo, to be honest. Not right now. So we are fine for now. The crossbow is useful though. The crossbow would be a way to save ammo. And the charms can go where the charms go. Okay. That was the worst jump scare I had in the whole stream. Okay, so return summoning, Scratch, and Saints film. So I don't want to overwrite this one specifically. I want to overwrite everything else but that one. Oof. At least it says clearly the final draft. Like it lets you know that is New Game Plus. But yeah. This was it. This was it for now. I need to go eat something and take the jump scare out of my fucking heart. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are enjoying the New Game Plus look at Alan Wake 2. Again, I will try to make it more efficient and streamlined on the next stream. I will have a list of things that are missable, things that I already have, like all the collectibles and things that I got on the thing, and I will try to like do it faster and go straight to places instead of running in circles and trying to find where I have to go. For now, let's leave it here. Thank you all for being here and rate someone. But for now, thank you for being on the stream and thank you for keeping the lights on. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And if you want to be on the credits, like Rico Dino, Mr. Pig, Bowels, Necking, Crocodile Gamer, and Peter Parker is Spider-Man, you just have to support the channel and you can do it by subscribing, gifting subs using bits. Single bit puts you on the credits. Tipping on the streams or on coffee, gifting me something from the throne list, or gifting yourself some of the merch. We have cool merch that you will probably like, and you can check it. And we just made some Alan Wake 2 merch. Even though the one you're seeing is the Control merch, because I made a shit ton of Control merch, and I'm really proud of it. But I just finished some Alan Wake 2 merch, and I have 2 new shirts that are halfway done. They are not finished, but they are halfway done. I tried to have them finished by today, hence me starting the stream late. But I didn't have time. But yeah, I hope you had fun, and also commissioning me to edit videos, put you on the credits. For now, let's see who to raid, and thanks for watching.